What if the ticking of the clock isn't what's truly accelerating, but our very perception of reality? Have you ever felt as though time is slipping through your fingers, days folding into weeks, and weeks into months, faster than ever before? Could this sensation hold the key to a profound transformation, one that's reshaping humanity's destiny? Have you ever stopped to wonder why it feels as though the hours vanish before you can fully grasp them? As if the world spins faster with each passing day. This sensation of time speeding up is more than a personal feeling. It's a shared experience, one that ancient wisdom and modern science suggest carries profound implications for humanity's evolution. Could it be that this phenomenon is tied to shifts in cosmic forces, or even changes within our own consciousness? And if so, what does this mean for how we live, love, and grow in a world accelerating toward an uncertain horizon? In today's exploration, we'll peel back the layers of this mystery. From the timeless teachings of shamanic traditions and ancient civilizations to the groundbreaking discoveries of modern physics, we'll delve into how cosmic influences and human awareness intertwine to shape our experience of time itself. Together, we'll uncover the spiritual, psychological, and scientific insights that illuminate this phenomenon. More importantly, we'll discover how to navigate this accelerated flow with awareness and grace, aligning ourselves with a deeper, universal rhythm that whispers through the chaos. Time, as we experience it, is often taken for granted, a steady ticking forward of minutes and hours, unyielding and linear. Yet, to ancient civilizations, time was far more than a relentless march. It was sacred, cyclical, and deeply connected to the heavens. The Hopi, Mayan, and Vedic traditions all regarded time as a divine force, intricately woven into the rhythms of nature and the cosmos. The Hopi elders, guardians of profound spiritual wisdom, shared a prophecy in 2000 that likened time to a river. This river, they said, is now flowing faster than ever before. The rapid current symbolizes not just the pace of change in the physical world, but the energetic acceleration of human consciousness. Those who resist this flow, clinging to the shore out of fear or uncertainty, risk being swept away by the turbulence. Yet the prophecy offers a solution. Surrender to the current, let go of resistance, and move forward with trust and intention. The time of the lone wolf is over, the Hopi proclaimed, emphasizing the necessity of community, mutual support, and a sacred approach to life. It's a poignant reminder that we are stronger together, united in purpose and spirit. This vision of accelerating time isn't unique to the Hopi. The Mayan long count calendar, which famously ended in 2012, marked the conclusion of a great cycle, a turning point in humanity's spiritual evolution. While many misinterpreted this as a prediction of doom, the Mayans saw it as the dawn of a new age, a time of expanded awareness and transformation. Islamic eschatology also speaks of time compression as a sign of profound change. In the Hadiths, the Prophet Muhammad described an era when a year will feel like a month like a week, reflecting both a literal acceleration and the diminishing barakah, blessing, in time. This interpretation mirrors the Christian concept of divine grace, where the quickening pace of life serves as both a challenge and an invitation to align with higher, timeless truths. Through these lenses, time is not a static framework, but a dynamic force, responding to cosmic and spiritual currents. It calls us to awaken, to move with the flow, and to embrace transformation with open hearts. So, what makes time feel faster? Is it a trick of the mind, or is something more profound at work? To understand this phenomenon, we must examine it from multiple perspectives: scientific, spiritual, and philosophical. Modern science offers a compelling explanation through the lens of entropy. According to the second law of thermodynamics, entropy, the measure of disorder in a system, tends to increase over time. This principle gives time its arrow, pointing from the past to the future, as systems naturally move from order to chaos. In today's world, as technological advancements and global connectivity accelerate the pace of life, we experience this increase in entropy as a sense of time speeding up. Days are packed with information, decisions, and events, creating a whirlwind of activity that compresses our perception of time. Yet, this is only part of the story. Physics also hints at the malleability of time. Einstein's theory of relativity reveals that time is not an absolute constant, but a flexible dimension, influenced by speed and gravity. Could our collective perception of time be similarly flexible, shaped by shifts in global consciousness and cosmic energy? Ancient traditions saw time not as a straight line, but as a spiral, a recurring cycle that moves ever closer to a higher state of being. Each turn of the spiral brings humanity opportunities for growth and awakening. The faster we ascend this spiral, the more compressed and intense our experience of time becomes, like the quickening current of a river approaching its mouth. Shamans, mystics, and philosophers have long understood this dynamic. Through rituals, meditation, and altered states of consciousness, they align themselves with the deeper rhythms of existence, stepping outside the linear flow of time to glimpse the eternal. These practices remind us that while time may seem to accelerate on the surface, a timeless stillness exists beneath it, a space where we can reconnect with our true nature. Our perception of time is also deeply tied to our state of consciousness. Neuroscience reveals that the brain processes time differently depending on our focus and emotional state. When we're overwhelmed, time feels rushed. When we're present and engaged, it seems to slow down. Could the collective acceleration of time be a reflection of humanity's shifting awareness, a sign that we're awakening to a more interconnected, multidimensional reality? The ancients believed so. For them, time was a sacred teacher, guiding us towards self-realization. By aligning with its flow rather than resisting it, we can transcend the illusion of scarcity and step into a deeper understanding of existence. In today's world, we feel the pressure of this speeding river everywhere. Constant connectivity, technological leaps, and rapid cultural shifts. How can we find balance amidst this chaos? Meditation as an anchor. Just as the Hopi advise staying present and above the turbulent waters, meditation provides a still point in the rushing flow. Spend a few minutes each day connecting with your breath. Imagine yourself as a calm center within a spinning wheel, observing time's passage without being swept away. Cultivating community. The Hopi prophecy stresses the end of isolation. Find your tribe, whether through shared values, spiritual practices, or creative pursuits. Supportive connections ground us in turbulent times and remind us we're part of something greater. Honoring sacred intentions. The elders urge us to do everything in a sacred manner. Infuse your actions with mindfulness and gratitude. Whether it's preparing a meal, sharing a conversation, or simply pausing to admire nature's beauty, treat each moment as a sacred gift. Embracing change. Resistance to change creates fear, but surrendering to it opens the door to transformation. Reflect on areas where you're clinging to the banks of the river. What would it mean to let go and trust the flow? The intersection of modern science and ancient mysticism offers fascinating insights into our perception of time. At the heart of this convergence lies the pineal gland, a small enigmatic structure deep within the brain, which has captivated both philosophers and neuroscientists for centuries. René Descartes famously referred to it as the seat of the soul, believing it to be the bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. Mystics across cultures have echoed this idea, associating the pineal gland with higher states of consciousness, spiritual awakening, and even our connection to cosmic cycles. From a scientific standpoint, the pineal gland plays a crucial role in regulating our circadian rhythms through its production of melatonin, a hormone that governs our sleep-wake cycles. but could its influence extend beyond the physical into the metaphysical? Recent studies suggest that the pineal gland is highly sensitive to electromagnetic fields, leading some to speculate that it may act as a biological antenna, attuning us to the subtle energies of the cosmos. If true, this would support ancient teachings that describe the pineal gland as a portal to higher dimensions of reality, a tool for perceiving time and space in ways that transcend the ordinary. Adding another dimension to our understanding is the groundbreaking field of quantum physics, which challenges traditional notions of time and space. One of the most intriguing phenomena in quantum mechanics is quantum entanglement, the idea that two particles, once connected, remain linked regardless of the distance between them. Changes in one particle instantaneously affect the other, defying the classical constraints of time and space. This phenomenon reveals a profound truth. Reality is fundamentally interconnected. If entanglement operates on a universal scale, could our perception of time also be influenced by these hidden connections? Mystics have long described time as an illusion, a veil over a deeper, timeless reality. Quantum physics offers a scientific parallel, suggesting that time as we perceive it is not an absolute framework, but a construct shaped by our consciousness and the interconnected web of existence. These insights point to a multidimensional nature of time, where the linear progression from past to future is only one facet. Mystical traditions often describe time as a loop or spiral, where every moment contains echoes of the past and seeds of the future. This view aligns with quantum theories that propose time may exist in a non-linear, fluid state, accessible through shifts in awareness. The pineal gland, quantum entanglement, and ancient wisdom converge to suggest that as our consciousness expands, our experience of time may shift. What feels like an acceleration of time could be the result of our growing awareness of these deeper dimensions, a realization that we are not merely bound by the clock, but are co-creators of the reality we inhabit. In this light, modern science and ancient mysticism are not at odds, but part of a larger, unified narrative. While science offers the tools to study the measurable aspects of time, mysticism provides the language to explore its ineffable mysteries. Together, they invite us to question the boundaries of what we know, opening the door to a more profound understanding of ourselves and the universe. As we integrate these perspectives, we are reminded that time is not merely something we observe, it is something we participate in. By cultivating practices that heighten our awareness, such as meditation or deep reflection, we can tap into the timeless currents that flow through and around us, transforming the way we perceive and experience the world. In doing so, we begin to glimpse the profound truth that time is not a limit, but an invitation to connect with the infinite. The acceleration of time invites us to step into a new level of awareness. Here are 3 steps to begin aligning with this cosmic transformation. Daily reflection. Set aside time each evening to journal or meditate. Ask yourself, how did I honor the flow of time today? Simplify your life. Reduce distractions and commitments that create unnecessary chaos. Focus on what truly matters. Tune into cosmic rhythms. Observe nature's cycles, the rising and setting sun, the phases of the moon. These rhythms remind us of the eternal amidst the fleeting. Time is not the enemy, it's a guide, a teacher, a sacred current carrying us toward awakening. The acceleration we feel is not an ending but a beginning. As the Hopi say, we are the ones we have been waiting for. The question is not whether we can keep up with time, but whether we can embrace its flow with courage and grace. Are you ready to let go of the shore and step into the river's dance? Remember, the universe whispers its truths not in hours or minutes, but in moments of presence. Are you listening? Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and keep exploring the hidden layers of reality.